we got to go take it, bro. That's got to be the mentality. Ain't nobody going to give us shit. You feel me? You got to go take that. You got to be hungry for that. We hungry dogs. We got to go take it, bro. You feel me? We got a big heavyweight match coming up. I don't want to make it bigger than what it is, but we got to go take this shit. Come on. Let's get it.
Hurts going deep for the end zone. Devonta Smith has got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Takes his drop. He looks wide open on the far side. CeeDee Lamb.
This drive started at the 14-yard line with under 50 seconds left. Prescott. Pressure. He's in trouble. He's sacked.
Prescott. He steps up. He pumps. He fires. It is caught. But he's tackled. Tackled to CeeDee Lamb at the 2-yard line. And the game is over. The Eagles win.
What a heavyweight fight we've witnessed.
The Philadelphia Eagles look like the best team in football right now, and it's relatively not even close, coming off a big win versus the Dallas Cowboys in Philadelphia, but have a very, very tough schedule coming up over the next 4 games, and quite frankly, it might be the hardest schedule in the entire NFL. You got the Chiefs on Monday Night Football, you got the Bills, you got the 49ers, and then you got the Cowboys once again, but this time in Dallas. And let's not forget, the Seahawks are a good team as well. So they have a very, very tough schedule, up and coming. But in this video, we're primarily going to break down their up and coming game versus the Kansas City Chiefs and why I think they can absolutely shock the world and where they need to, focus the most if they want to, complete their goal and continue to get better as a football team. And I do know that this upcoming schedule is going to be very tough for them. They're probably going to suffer some losses. But in terms of learning, developing, and getting in these scenarios, getting in these situational football, this is very important. This is crucial for how they're going to play in the playoffs. Obviously, in the playoffs, you play the best of the best. So them going through this tough stretch is only going to make them better. But like I said, in this video, we're going to watch some film on the Dallas Cowboys game, and we're also going to break down where they're going to need to attack the Chiefs if they want to beat them this upcoming game. Now, before we jump into the film, do me a big favor, guys. Hit the like button if you think the Eagles will win this game. Comment down below their schedule after the next 4 games and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be covering the Eagles all year long, man. They're so much fun to watch, and I love breaking down their film. So if you guys want to see more of that, make sure you guys join the family. Turn on post notifications. And lastly, check out Underdog Fantasy. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, which basically means free money. If you guys want free money, go check out Underdog Fantasy. Use my code, link in the description. And they also give you free squares as well, which basically means, for example, Jalen Hurts over half a yard. Free money. Go check it out. But without any further ado, let's jump into some Eagles film. Okay, so the first play I'm going to show you guys is actually very important. We get some motion here. We know this is man coverage strictly because this guy crosses the formation. But what we're going to see here is an outside zone scheme here to Kenneth Gainwell. You're going to have a pulling guard or pulling center here by the offensive line. You're also going to get an RPO or a bubble screen here by the tight end. I believe that's Dallas Goedert. But why this is so important, guys, is strictly because the Kansas City Chiefs are ranking number 27th in yards allowed per carry. They're allowing 4.5 yards per carry and 112 rushing yards per game. The Eagles are one of the best running offense in the NFL. Obviously, their stats show that. They're ranking number 3 in rushes per game, number 8 in rush yards per game, number 5 in rushing touchdowns per game. This team can run the football, and they can do it well. If they want to beat the Chiefs, they're going to have to mix it up, run the ball a lot, make sure the defense is on their toes. I love how they do a bunch of RPO scheme. They never really know. And you see this guy has to bite on Jalen Hurts, leaving one less defender that Kenneth Gainwell has to get over. And there you go, hurdles over his defender there and gets a nice touchdown. We need to see this out of this offense. Run the football, RPO, whatever you need to do. If they can run the ball successfully against the Kansas City Chiefs, I think the Eagles come out on top. Now, another good thing about this matchup between Kansas City and Philadelphia, in favor of Philadelphia, is they don't have a player like this. I mean, watch this route here by CeeDee Lamb. Here we go. He's going to run right, fake like he's doing a slant, and then just go up the left side of the field. It's kind of like a slant corner type of route. absolutely torches the corner for a big-time play. And the reason this is big, the Chiefs don't have a guy like this. Sky Moore, no. Kadarius Toney maybe has potential, but he's not there yet. Rashee Rice is more of a red zone type of guy. Mecole Hardman, you got speed, but doesn't have the route running ability like this. CD's on a different level. I expect this Eagles defense to be a little bit better against the pass. Obviously, a guy like Patty Mahomes is better than Dak Prescott at times, and most of the time I should say, but they don't have an X factor like CeeDee Lamb offensively. So I think this DB core of James Bradbury and Darius Slay, if they're both healthy, and you bring in Kevin Byard, I think I want to see a little bit more pressure up the middle by Jalen Carter and Fletcher Cox, which I think they can do relatively easily. But man, they don't have to guard a guy like this, which is going to be massive for them. All right, here's a beautiful executed play here by the Eagles. Look at this pocket. I mean, this is great work. There's no pressure here at all. Jalen Hurts doesn't even have to move in the pocket, and then fires a dart to devonta Smith in between 5 defenders. The other angle does show it a little bit better in terms of the offensive line, the way they hold a perfect pocket here together, but also show the amount of difficulty it is to get this ball into a window where there's 5 Dallas Cowboy defenders. Look at this offensive line here. Look at how beautiful this is. Great play there by, I believe, the left tackle. I don't know names too much over here on Philadelphia's offensive line, so correct me, but that's a great play, and what a dot to devonta Smith. This is what makes them so dynamic. Not only can they run the football at a high level, but they can also, pass block very well and defend, or, Jalen Hurts has the ability to fire in dots just like this, man. It makes them so dynamic. Now, the reason I think the offensive line is going to be an X factor is obviously the battle is won in the trenches, one, but two, the Kansas City Chiefs actually ranked number 3 in sack percentage this season, so they're going to need to protect Jalen Hurts in this pocket. I also think Jalen Hurts does a great job getting the football out early, not wasting any time. We're going to see here a quick out route and then a bench cut type of scheme to the left side of the field, and this is perfect versus zone coverage. This DB right here kind of has to pick and choose. Does he want to play the flat? Does he want to drop back into a deeper type of zone? And he picks one. The deep blue is way too far off. Finds AJ Brown for a nice little pickup. In terms of the offensive line this play, they don't do amazing, but they do enough. Now we're going to see Micah Parsons go try to attack the B gap here, but then fight back into the A gap. He does a good job, but Kelsey, an amazing center, pushes him off, buys just enough time for Hurst to get this football out and pick up the first down. This is what you want to see out of your center, man. This is why he's so good. They also have to sacrifice a player here, Curse for a spy. Doesn't do anything, just spies Jalen Hurts. But just a great job overall. I think their versatility allows them to, force teams to do certain things. For example, right here, a spy. Most teams would blitz. If this is Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert, maybe they would blitz this guy, have him come in and force more pressure. But no, since Jalen Hurts can get out of the pocket, they have to spy him and pretty much just take him out the play for the most part. So loving what they're doing. They need to continue to be this good with their offensive line, especially versus this Chiefs front seven. Okay, and the last major thing that the Eagles need to do well in this game versus Kansas City is get pressure on Patrick Mahomes. You know how good he is as a quarterback when he has time in the pocket, but this is what I want to see. We have back-to-back plays here where Brandon Graham gets pressure on the quarterback and actually gets a sack here on Dak Prescott. The Kansas City Chiefs actually rank number 1 in sack percentage right now. They don't allow too many sacks at all, but this is what we want to see. We're going to see Brandon Graham fight into the B gap here and just absolutely torch, fake outside, get back in. The running back does a terrible job, just chipping the edge rusher there and allows an easy sack for Brandon Graham. Here we're going to have Jalen Carter, one of the best defensive tackles, rookies, whatever it may be. He's nasty. Here he beats his left guard right away, gets pressure, forces Dak to step up in the pocket, and Brandon Graham's waiting right there for him. Dude, Jalen Carter, I'm going to make another separate video on Jalen Carter in the next couple of days here, maybe after the Chiefs game, depending on how he does. But this man right here is an absolute beast. I don't know how he fell so far down to the Eagles, but man, is this guy an absolute beast. I don't even understand. I don't understand. I mean, let's just look how he just attacks his B gap, and this guard has no chance at all. Just gets right by him. There's no chance. He's got speed. He uses his hands very well. He's got great footwork. This dude is going to be an absolute terror, a terrorizer. for the next decade or so. But this is what the Eagles need to do good. They need to get to the quarterback. They need to run the football very well, but also use their versatility offensively to make plays on the feet. Jalen Hurts, they don't have someone that can beat them deep. They don't have a great route runner for the Chiefs as well. So I think the Eagles can come out here. I think they're going to, do what it takes to win this game. I think they're going to go 9-1 to start the season, but they do have a couple of other games coming up that will be tough. The Bills, the 49ers, the Dallas Cowboys again in Dallas. Let me know what you guys think about, this upcoming game versus Kansas City. What do you think they need to do in order to win this game? Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I guarantee you, win or lose, I will be covering the Eagles after this Chiefs game. So make sure you guys join the family for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.